Moneyball moment. So I want to move on to one more segment that we call toss up. Tell me, which one is more important, CRM automation or time spent working in your CRM? If you're looking for that Moneyball moment, are you just digging through the weeds, or should you be focusing on process to try to unearth the things that are already there?
Gosh, there's so much that's in there. I would say you just need to unearth what's already in there. Again, I just think it's BS that the reps aren't doing the work. They are. They're putting things in there. It's just buried. It's buried in places that aren't searchable or discoverable. And so if every sales director who could hear my voice just spent time going over the win-loss notes of their last 20 or 30 deals, I guarantee they would come out with a Moneyball moment. I guarantee it. It's in there. It's just not in a way that is conducive to the fast pace that sales leaders work at.
I have good news. This is easier than it's ever been. You don't have to go through and read the chicken scratches from your sales rep as they are getting ready to pour themselves a bourbon after the end of a long week. You don't have to try to interpret and understand. We have the tools, we have the technology, we have artificial intelligence. I think about this for me in our sales process, understanding what happened. I don't even write my own notes anymore. I have a note taker that does it. And then I can use the note taker and ask to scan through all the meetings and tell me what are the insights that I should be looking for. You can make it so much easier than it used to be. It's not manual processes anymore. So to me, I think the answer is a little bit of both, right? Mm-hmm. You should be spending time understanding what's happening and what are the notes and what are the nuances that are being put into your CRM. But it doesn't mean you have to do it manually. So I actually think it's a little bit of automation to extract the data in a format that you want first, and then you can spend more time figuring out what's in there and where the gold is mixed in with the dirt.
I would agree. I would say that there is probably a little bit of nuance. And when AI summarizes something for me, I love it. I really do. But there's still a part of me that's, let me just double check. Let me just double check that it didn't miss anything that's super nuanced, because AI doesn't have the eye that the sales director does. So I'll agree with you. It's a little bit of both.
It's a little bit of a chicken or the egg. You got to have the good data. You have to spend your time going through it. And if it's too much data, you have to figure out some automations to try to comb through all of it. But at the end of the day, if you want that CRM Moneyball moment, you have to have the signal. Right? You have to have a hypothesis. It's a scientific approach to understanding what is not always a scientific process. And I think that's really what it comes down to.
I would agree.